Hello guys, GM everyone. So today I'm going to be discussing some mistakes community managers do make. People that are just starting out as a community manager. Here are some mistakes you need to avoid when you're working as a community manager. You need to understand that these mistakes can slow the growth of your community, can cause inactivities in the communities. And then we know for a community to grow, it has to be active and people have to be engaging in it. Number one is this. First mistake is you need to know how to address situations in the communities. When you're answering, you don't need to answer too much. Just your answer needs to be straight and direct to the answer. You don't need to write everything. Just pick out the main points. Know how to minimize your messages and make sure the main key point is being delivered. You've been writing too much. It's not everybody that has the time to sit down and be reading like 20 messages, 20 lines of messages just to answer one question. You need to know how to minimize your message, and then your message should sound professionally. And then you need to understand that you cannot satisfy everybody. You can't. So what you need to do is this. You have to go with the project goal and plan. You don't need to care about what people would think. In as much as you are trying to satisfy them, you can't satisfy everybody. You just need to flow with you. They employed you. So no matter what you are doing, you have to do it within what the project is building. And then you have to know how to control your emotions. Yes, when things didn't go well, people tend to come to the server and using some abusive words or insulting you. Some serious kind of talks just to make you angry. Even though you're angry, you need to exercise some patience, learn how to calm down, and then talk to those members in a professional way without your emotions being involved in your judgments. So when you get to add emotions in your judgment, you might get to lose community member. You might end up chasing one member out, but you end up causing almost the whole project at lost. So you need to know when and how to use and control your emotions. It will really save you a lot of effort. And then you need to confirm from the team before posting informations. There are some times that when you got some informations, the team did a little bit of change, but you just saw it and then you end up posting it without consulting the team. It will also cause damages in the project. So no matter what you are going to be posting, you need to be consulting the team. You guys should have a good communication between you and the team because you are the intermediary between the team and the community. And then another one you need to remember is this. The community X community or the X of the account need to be active. Even though it's not active, you should be dropping some solid content, probably like 2 to 3 times in a week. Sometimes some projects do 2 times in a day. You can just get a writer. If you didn't know how to write, hire a writer, and then I'll talk about that next. There's a time that you would want to work, but the work will be too much for you. You hire people to help do your work, and then you achieve it, and then you pay them some portion of your salary. So the X need to be active. You need to make sure the X is being active, and then every possible information is being addressed. And then understand that it's not all questions you would want to answer. There are people that just come and then you just answer some anyhow questions. You need to act professionally. You only answer a question that is related to the project. Any question that isn't related to the project, you just have to ignore it. And then don't let spamming all those fake links and all those scammers that will come to the community and their message has stayed for long. Make sure you have bots, but sometimes those bots don't use to delete. You have to be active. for you to delete those messages. It's mostly common on Telegram, and it's also on Discord, but it's very, very common on Telegram. And those Telegram bots might sometimes have a glitch and we're able to delete it. So you have to be active to delete it. Sometimes you reach up to an hour and then probably a community member mistakenly click it and end up getting hacked. Is going to blame the team and it will cause the team, or it will cost you your work. They might end up sacking you from your role. So you need to pay attention to all these I mentioned. We are still on the community manager topic. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.